Good afternoon, Jose. A heavyweight week. We know you're a fan of Anthony Joshua. I wondered how you compare his world's heavyweight title fight on Saturday with the heavyweight clash here in Manchester tomorrow.
I don't compare. I'm not a specialist on boxing, but it's an individual sport. It's man against man. So everything is on Anthony and Klitschko. So it's completely different. And one thing is to fight for the world title, and another thing is to fight for top four. It's completely different. So I think the focus will be on them next Saturday, Wembley.
You've not been above Manchester City, I'm sure you're more than aware, since August. So given the fact that you're the only manager who knows how to finish above Pep Guardiola's team, so what would it mean to be above them, not just for now, but until the end of the season, for the club, for the fans and for yourself?
It means nothing. It means nothing. If we finish fifth and they finish sixth, we are above them, but means nothing. If they finish third and we finish fourth, they are above us, but means a lot. This is not about Pep, this is not about City, this is about objectives and fight for objectives. And we want to try to play Champions League football, and we still have two doors open.
Jose, with that, obviously you're going to change things around from the Burnley game, and we know about injuries that you're going to have to deal with now with the run-in, but can you tell us what you feel the future for Zlatan is now?
The future is a big surgery, a long period of recovering, but the future is also in the hands of a very strong guy, mentally very, very strong, that wrote immediately in his social media that he will stop when he wants, not when people think. So it looks for me that he's not going to give up and he's going to fight. And I'm really pleased with that, because this is the Zlatan I know. He fought all his life. That's what I told him. You fought all your life since you were born. I don't see a reason for not to fight.
Will that future be with Manchester United? What's the situation with what
I don't
happens
know.
next?
I don't know. I don't want to know. I'm not interested in it. I don't care about it. I just want the difficult surgery to go, and of course we think he is in fabulous hands, and recover from the injury, prepare himself mentally for the next step. And I think the next step will be always something that he really wants, which was what I was saying before the injury, in a period of doubts about his future. I always told that he is much more important than myself, and what I want is what he wants. I always want the players to be happy, to choose their future, and I think this is what is going to happen. But now, before such an important surgery, I think it's a waste of time to speak about what next.
Jose, you spoke to us after the Burnley match about maybe some of your players stepping up from injury and back again. So in terms of the players that you might have available for this one, how does it look about players coming back in?
Valencia.
Just Antonio? None of the other lads, or Phil or Chris? How does that leave you, and how do you feel about that? Because you gave a challenge to them, I suppose, didn't you?
We go with what we have. We fight with what we have. I trust the boys, and we go with everything we have until the last second of the season, we hope. We are fighters. The boys are fighters, and we go.
It is a potentially pivotal game in the battle for the top four. How many Manchester clubs do you believe will finish in the top four?
I don't know.
confident that you will finish above potentially Manchester City?
I don't know.
Okay, last question.
Sorry, just in terms of the injuries as well, Paul and Ander, I know they maybe got a little bit of a knock. Are they okay for this one, or they're
Paul,
out
no.
as well?
Yeah.
All out.
No.
So no Pogba, no Herrera.
Herrera, yes.
Herrera, okay.
Okay, can we move on?